Hi guys, I'm Irina. Happy feast everyone! Today I want to tell you what I feel or what I made me think about feast in Egypt as a foreigner. Unfortunately, I don't have the feelings that many Egyptians have to the feast. Why? The answer is very simple. We get most of our feelings from the childhood. If you watch my previous video, you can find the link here, about what Egyptians say about the feast, you will find that they always mention their feelings from the childhood. Getting money, buying clothes, eating kahk, and it's like family memories, yeah, from the childhood. I was brought up in Russia, I didn't have all these memories. So for me, my parents never bought me clothes for the feast, because I didn't have feast in Russia. So maybe that's why I feel it a bit strange to buy clothes especially for the feast, even for my kids. I can tell you why. If you're a foreigner in Egypt, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't go shopping, don't go to buy clothes just a couple of days before feast. Why? It's horrible. I feel like all Egypt suddenly goes to buy clothes, like they didn't have the whole year to buy before. I understand this is kind of tradition and everybody likes to have this feeling, but honestly, I can't do that. I can't go to the shop which is so crowded that I don't have place to enter. For me, I can wait. I will wait till the feast starts and all the people stay at home happily with their clothes. Then I will take my kids and go. So usually I prefer to buy clothes when the shops are empty. I feel freedom, I feel I have enough space, I have enough air to breathe. But this is just something personal for me. But there is something you should definitely see. The first day of the feast, many kids put on new clothes and they just go outside of their houses because, especially if we talk about people with low income, they don't have clubs to go, they don't have many places where they can go and show their clothes. So children just go out on Egyptian streets and play next to their houses. All of them wear new clothes. They have small purses, they have different new jeans and t-shirts, girls prefer to wear dresses, and each of them feels that she's the princess and he's the superhero wearing the new clothes. They look so happy, they look so nice and cute. You know, I always like watching the kids playing, how they act, because they know that they look wow in their new clothes. This is really cute. You should see that. You know, you will never see that in Russia. We don't have a specific time of the year when you can go on the street and find all the kids wearing new clothes. Such day doesn't exist. But you can see this in Egypt. Happiness of the kids wearing new clothes, most of them in one day. This is really great. I like this. I like watching that. Another tradition that many Egyptians mention is kahk. It's a very famous Egyptian sweet. It is really tasty, and here I would divide Egypt into two parts. Families where they cook kahk and families that buy kahk. I tried to make it. One of my friends taught me, and I found that it's so complicated, it takes so much patience, and it needs time. And I mentioned in my videos before that I'm a working mother, so I prefer to buy. I feel like from the supermarket, for me, it's the kahk and the other sweets, they are tastier than the one I make at home. But I also saw something else. Some people, they make baskets, I swear, that size, baskets of kahk. They start preparing, I think, from the beginning of Ramadan, and they make a lot of them. So when I saw in one of the flats, maybe like 4 baskets of that size full of kahk, my question was like, why? Why do you need all that? And the answer made me really happy, you know. She said, to distribute to my guests, to the relatives and the friends who come during the feast. Of course, we said it 100 times that this year it's very different and people don't visit each other so much, but usually, you know, Egyptians are very friendly. They love meeting friends and families. They love family gatherings, you know. In Egypt, they have very big families. really big families, and they love to keep them together. They love family gatherings. We don't have such big family gatherings in Russia, I think just because we have smaller families. We don't have so many kids in each family. So when you have huge family gathering with a lot of aunts, uncles, cousins, many relatives coming together, yeah, I think you need this size of baskets of kak to be sure that it's enough. Like one day you have one group of people, next day another group of people. So to be sure you have enough to feed all of them, yeah, maybe you need this amount. It's a kind of biscuit that you can cook any time of the year, but they don't do that in Egypt. They really cook this kak and they eat it. Even if they cook it early in Ramadan, they don't eat it. No, they keep it. And it's like a ceremony. You have to start your breakfast the first day of the feast with kak. It's a tradition, everybody's waiting. We will wake up this morning and eat this fantastic sweet. It's a nice tradition. It looks very cute. I like that. Another very important part of the feast is money that you give to everyone, to kids, to relatives. They call it in Arabic aideya, from the word aid, which means feast. When people ask for money, they usually say "Kulli sana wa anti tayyaba." Honestly, I start hating this sentence. I will tell you why. The phrase "Kulli sana wa anti tayyaba" means I wish you all the best in this year. Good sentence, yeah, it has very good meaning. But every time people tell me this phrase, I see that they want from me money. Whether it's in the hospital or this is just on the street or anywhere, if some poor people passing by and they want you to give them money, they just say, "Kulli sana wa anti tayyaba." This is through the whole year, not just, I don't talk about the feast now. So this made me feel like, do you wish me the best? You just want money from me? So last couple of years, I started feeling that I don't like this sentence. Okay, if you want to wish me something else, I don't know, say it in the other way. I don't know how, but don't say this sentence. It makes me annoyed. Please, if you want for money, ask for money. But don't tell me I wish you all the best just because you want money. So I don't like this sentence for the feast. So for me, just, okay, if you want to give money, just give money and say, here you are, this is your money for the feast. Okay, people give different sum of money. It depends on the level of the family, of the financial situation in the family. It can be £5, it can be £500. It depends. Okay? The idea is that you collect from different people, even if it's £5, but if you collect from several relatives, just £5 from each, by the end of the day, you are rich, you have a lot. So kids are waiting for this day. They are waiting to see relatives, to collect money from them too. Yeah, this year kids are sad because no visitors, no relatives, no money. So I think this part of the feast is destroyed for the kids and they're really sad. I understand them, but it's okay. We can manage. I think this is all what I wanted to tell you, what attracted me in the feast as a foreigner. What about you? What about your feelings about the feast? Is there anything special, anything different, or anything similar in your country to the way we celebrate feasts in Egypt? Please leave your comments down. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.